You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe.
Bro, the rap game is getting darker by the day. These new rappers aren't just chasing fame, they're trading something for it. And the crazy part, they're not hiding it. Folks say these dudes are literally selling their souls for a fast come up. And honestly, the evidence is getting harder to ignore. You've seen the online whispers, this new wave supposedly doing whatever it takes for success. Sounds like clout talk until you start looking at the receipts stacking up. First name that got the block whispering heavy, NLE Chopper. He came into the game talking about meditation and spirituality, then dropped a video saying, "I did a humiliation ritual and I passed," like it was an initiation the industry requires before giving you a real shot.
I passed my humiliation ritual with all honors, with flying colors. But the only difference between my humiliation ritual and a lot of others is I was walking with God the whole time. Being deeply rooted in prayer, deeply in search of answers, and deeply rooted and grounded in the palms of his hands through the process of this whole humiliation ritual.
Now, to the surface crowd, it sounded like he was joking. But folks who have been watching this game for years, they knew what that meant. He was talking like somebody who had just been initiated, somebody who crossed the line. But then in that video, Chopper doubled down saying he did it while walking with God, claiming he was praying through it. But the contradiction didn't make sense. How you walking with God while doing a ritual made to break your pride and spirit? The internet went crazy, and that's when Katt Williams' old interviews started resurfacing again. Katt has been saying this for years, how Hollywood got its rules, how they humiliate you first before they crown you.
Be gay in Hollywood, you never expected. They be having these big mansion parties, and the mansion party, the whole mansion is a party, and then it's a separate party in the little rooms. I ain't been famous that goddamn long. I'm excited in a mother be at the mansion party. You be looking in all the goddamn rooms, and you around and look in the wrong room.
Remember that interview with Shannon Sharp when he said that he got offered $50 million 4 different times, told all he had to do was show up to them secret parties, do what they say, and shut up. But Katt said no, said he'd rather stay broke than bend for fame.
Is that I'm quite likely to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
And the same week those clips came resurfacing, NLE Chopper out here talking about passing his ritual test. Coincidence or confirmation? The street saying that wasn't no random talk. That was him acknowledging what every major artist got to do behind the curtain. But then it gets darker, because when you mention soul souls, you can't leave out Lil Nas X. He is the face of it in this generation. When he dropped Montero, Call Me By Your Name, back in the day, folks thought he was just trolling conservatives. But it wasn't no regular controversy. Dude literally slid down a stripper pole into hell, gave the devil a lap dance, and crowned himself as Satan's successor. That ain't no accident. Then he released the Satan shoes, 666 pairs, each with a drop of human blood inside and a pentagram pendant on the laces. They sold out instantly. That ain't marketing, that's mockery. He tried to laugh it off, saying it was art, but people who pay attention said it was a ritual in plain sight. He was playing the same game others played before him. Shock the world, trade your soul, and call it creativity. But fast forward to 2025, and now that art energy hitting back hard. Folks been saying Lil Nas X been spiraling, losing grip. Remember them crash out videos that went viral this year? Him running half naked on the street in the middle of the night, talking about some party he was gonna attend.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe.
Add that to them weird hospital clips like he battling demons for real.
And when I smile, this is me doing a full smile right now, by the way. It's like, what the f***? Bro, I can't even laugh right, bro. What the f***? Oh my God. So,
The streets calling it karma. They saying he reaping exactly what he put out years ago. One dude wrote, sold his soul and still end up broken crazy, shaking my head. Another said, dude reaping the consequence of selling his soul. And while folks arguing about that, Trippie Redd been sitting in plain sight looking like a walking ritual. His tattoos, the symbols, the one-eye poses, the upside-down crosses, the 666 references, all of it. He told fans it means black power, saying it stands for 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons in melanin. But fans weren't buying that. They said his music videos looked like horror movies, pentagrams, goat heads, rituals, and fire circles. His Topanga video even had him surrounded by cloaked figures while he sat in the middle like a priest. Whether it's art or not, the vibe ain't normal. Then you got Juice WRLD, rest in peace. His story the most chilling, cause he didn't just joke about the dark side, he rapped about it over and over. In Legends, he said, we ain't making it past 21. And like a prophecy, he didn't. The man said on live one night, I'ma sell my soul, I'ma hit y'all when I'm done.
Alright, y'all. I'm finna sell my soul. I'ma hit y'all when I'm through. I'm gonna be rich as hell, alright?
Then later backtracked on Twitter, saying he was just playing, claiming to be a God-fearing man. But just months later, he was gone at 21. Folks ain't forget, the internet still got that clip, and some believe that was the moment the deal got sealed. And speaking of chilling, look at YNW Melly. His real last name is Demons, and that alone got people talking. But what made the whispers louder was how his music always had death and possession in it. In Suicidal, his eyes turned black, blood dripped from his face, and he looked possessed. Then he posed holding a goat, calling himself the GOAT. But folks said it was deeper than that he was showing who he served. Melly's whole aesthetic turned darker the higher his fame climbed. And when the murder cases hit, the conspiracy side said the deal caught up with him. Then there's Lil Uzi Vert, another name that keeps coming up. His entire brand screams Lucifer. Say his name fast, it sounds just like Lucifer. And he even said it himself at a show, told the fans, you going to hell with me.
Earlier, you motherfuckers enter the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell right with me. So
people laughed, thought he was trolling, but Uzi never walked it back. His music videos started turning red, his clothes got gothic, and the jewelry symbols straight demonic. He even started copying Marilyn Manson, who was already known for satanic imagery. Fans said he ain't the same Uzi that dropped money longer, that he changed overnight, and it don't stop there. Fetty Wap had folks rewinding his tracks, hearing him say things that sounded off. In 679, he slipped a line about devil worship that fans caught after his career started to fade. Then he started dropping lyrics like, I just made a deal with the devil, lying for fun, and people start piecing it together. These dudes ain't even hiding it no more. They bragging about the price of entry. Then you got Kanye West, the man who used to be in the middle of all this, now trying to blow the whistle. He said it himself, the industry runs on sacrifices. He named names, said his own mother was one of them. He said every big star gotta give something up, family, dignity, or sanity.
I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm appreciative.
Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me.
The media called him crazy, loaded him up on pills, and turned him into a meme. But go back and replay them interviews now, and you'll see the same thing Katt Williams said, the same thing NLE Chopper hinted at, the same thing Lil Nas X showed us. It's a pattern, plain and clear. These artists rise fast, flash wild, then fall apart in front of us. They show the rituals, laugh about them, then break down later. Coincidence? Maybe. But the list keep getting longer, and the weird stuff keep getting darker. The internet been saying, Travis Scott been giving ritual vibes for years. Astro World already had the whole culture calling it ritual coded, but this new 2025 viral photo with Michelle Lamy got folks saying he doubled down visually. Dude damn near naked, holding just a pillow. She sitting across like some witch figure dressed in black. Streets saying Travis been showing his allegiance through imagery long before he ever spoke on it. Word is she is one of them occult forces behind careers, and Travis been moving like a puppet to that darkness from jump. So now that you see all these patterns, all visuals, all lyrics, and all these breakdowns lining up back to back, do you really think this all just coincidence or some dark play that has been hidden in plain sight this whole time? Drop what you think in the comments, and if you're all in for raw truths and bold takes, hit that like, subscribe, and click on that next video popping on your screen now.